Welcome, this is Array Beidler. Today we're going to learn how to create a list box in OpenOffice Base. As you now know, Base is the database application found within the Apache OpenOffice Productivity Suite. So the goals for today are to understand how to create a drop-down list box within a form, and then how to use SQL within the list content to choose values from another table. The bottom line is we really want to make data entry quick and easy. We have better things to do than to type in data over and over and over. So the easiest way to do that is to create a drop-down list that we can choose from. So we have our beer database that we have already created. You should have 2 tables and 1 form. This is for the beer connoisseur, an easy way to capture all the different ways that we love beer. Again, at this point, you should have 2 tables. You should have a beer table, a beer type table, and then a form, a beer entry form. So we're going to jump modes, and we're going to go over to open up your OpenOffice base. Okay, we have our database open here, our beer database. You can see we have our 2 tables. We have beer and we have beer type. But today we're going to focus on your form, so your beer entry form. We're going to start by right-clicking on that and then choosing Edit. This will open up the form in the Edit mode. So the field that we're going to focus on today is Type. So we're going to click on Type. We're going to hold down Control and then click on the field. And this will allow us to change this field type. So we're going to right-click and we're going to choose Replace with, and then go up to List Box. Alright, so that's changed. And then next we're going to go over and click on Control over here on the left. So this will bring up the properties of the list box. And we're just going to change one thing in the General tab. We're going to scroll all the way down to drop down here, and we're going to change this from No to Yes. And then we're going to go to the Data tab. And this is where we'll do the majority of our changes. We're going to go to the type of list contents, the third one here. We're going to change this from value list to SQL. Then we're going to go to list content, and we're going to open that up and type in some text here. We're going to do some SQL. So in capitals, we're going to write select, type select, and then in quotations, we're going to do beer type. And then from in all capitals, and our table is beer type. So we're choosing that field from the beer type table to choose from. And then we're done, and we're going to make sure we hit enter. And then we're going to change this bound type to 0. Okay, we're all done with that. We're going to exit out. And you can see there's a little drop down arrow that's formed here on type. So we're done with this. We're going to save it. And then we can close out of this. And then next we're going to double click on our beer entry, open that up. So now you should be able to see when you click on type, you click on that drop down list, and all the different beer types from the table are here. So you should be able to pick your favorite kind. We're going to pick a stout, and then you can fill in all the different information here, the brewery and all the rest, and then go down and save the record, and it will populate your table. Okay, so just a quick summary for what you learned today. This tutorial has shown you how to make a list box within a base form and how to choose values from another table as the drop-down list. Thank you for being with me today. Again, I'm Array Beidler, and the credits are for openoffice.org. Thank you.